My boyfriend has been cheating on me for 2 years, and this is how I found out. For all the girls that pride themselves like I did on not going through their boyfriend's phones, this is for you. I've been with my boyfriend for 8 years, and for those 8 years, I've never gone through his phone, and it's something that I've been, very adamant about. However, if I had gone through his phone, I wouldn't have lost 2 years of my life. Actually 8, because it's the whole relationship, but 2, because I found out that he's been cheating on me for 2 years. It really is that damn phone, because I found this out in the weirdest way. So my boyfriend bought a new phone, and he lost all of his contacts. So he asked me to text him so that he could save my phone number, so I did. So we're driving to my house, and I text him, "Hey, sexy, what's up?" He responds. I thought this was weird, but sometimes he's into weird shit. He actually texts and drives. But he texts saying, "Hey, can't talk right now." And I thought, okay, he's just kidding. "Hey, can't talk right now. I'll text you in 5. That's what he says, and I interpret it as a joke. Because how can it not be a joke? As soon as we get home, he immediately runs to the bathroom, and my phone lights up. He's texting me saying, "So, hey, what's up?" So I reply, not much. You? He says, "Super horny. Want to meet up tonight?" And I replied to him again. At this point, we've been together for 8 years. So I was like, there's no way this guy is actually cheating on me. And it never crossed my mind. Like I said, I trusted this guy. So I just thought, he was being funny. And I was like, why later? Why not right now? I'm horny too. And he responds, "Okay, we'll try to make it ASAP. Cool?" Okay, cool. Then he comes out of the bathroom moments later, and I'm prepared to be like, what is up with this? Are you for real? Do you want to go to bed or something? Before I have time to say whatever, he immediately goes, "Hey, so not feeling so good. I think I'm gonna head home." And this is where my jaw drops. He goes, "Oh, and by the way, can you actually text me so I can save your phone number? You haven't texted me yet." Who are you texting in the bathroom? I turned to him and I'm like, "You're kidding, right? You have to be kidding me. You cannot be for real. Who were you texting in the bathroom then if it wasn't me?" He just says, "Oh, shit." He came clean about everything. I didn't really have to try that hard. He just told me he's been with someone else for 2 years. I don't know which one of you I like more. That's why I never said anything. She doesn't know either. I'm like, what the fuck? He looked and sounded like a robot, and I couldn't really believe it. And he still says, I don't know which one of you I like more. Oh, but yeah, go through your boyfriend's phones. Go through your boyfriend's phones. I'm telling you right now, go. This is your sign. Because I was stupid. I didn't. And I regret it. Because like I said, this would have saved me years of my life. So my ex cheated on me with his ex, so I made him believe that I was unalive. So 6 months ago, my ex-boyfriend left me for, let's take a guess, for his ex. Recurrent theme, everybody knows. I look like I just got punched in the air, but so he left me 6 months ago for his ex. Mind you, he was always talking badly about his ex. And one thing that I can say for a fact is if your boyfriend is talking trash about his ex-girlfriend, it means he still has feelings for her. This is something I've learned, and it is very true. Because sometimes we're fooled and we think, oh, he hates his ex, he would never go back. No, if he has any feelings, because indifference is the opposite of love. Hate is not. So if he's talking about his ex filled with hate, there's something fishy. So he basically broke up with me in the worst way possible. He was always saying his ex was abusive, blah, blah, blah. One day, out of nowhere, I wake up and I'm blocked everywhere. So no explanation, no nothing. And I find out through Instagram that they were together through a fake account that I created because, like I said, he had blocked me on everything all of a sudden. This was obviously one of the hardest times in my life. I almost unalived myself because it was completely heartbreaking. I mean, there's nothing worse than someone breaking up with you this way, just out of nowhere blocking you, and then you find out that they're with their ex that they were always claiming was abusive and whatnot. It was a very difficult and dark period of my life, as one can imagine. I was so heartbroken and I was so depressed that I think it was easier for me not to say anything. I left it alone for about 6 months. I left it alone. I didn't say anything. I was really bad. I knew he would eventually say something because it always is like this. They always do come back. So I did nothing. For 6 months, I did nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I moved on with my life as much as I could. But I knew one thing. I knew that if he ever were to come back, which I already said, I knew he would, I was going to do something. I was going to do something that would make him feel the guiltiest possible for what he had done to me. So I started thinking, what would that be? What would make someone feel the guiltiest possible for having done something like that? He does come back. I'm going to make him regret treating me like shit. And I'm going to tell him that I was unalived. I'm going to tell you what I did and what happened because he did. So he finally unblocked me after 6 months of not saying anything, of me being blocked everywhere. He finally reaches out. He unblocks me and he sends me a text message apologizing for everything, making up this excuse. Mind you, he didn't know I knew that for these 6 months he was with his ex because he blocked me everywhere. He made sure that, we had no mutual friends basically because our relationship was very toxic and we were just like always with each other. The only people that we knew were like our family, and he had blocked all my family. So he basically didn't know that I had a fake Instagram, and he didn't know that I knew that he was with his ex for these 6 months. So he basically just apologized, and he pretended that the reason why he had blocked me out of nowhere was because he was dealing with his mental health. It's always the same thing. So I responded to him pretending that I was my sister from my phone. And I say, oh, my family has been trying to reach you. No one's been getting hold of you, but, your ex-girlfriend, she has passed.